South Korean defense authorities have dismissed North Korea's derision of their weapons detection capabilities, denouncing the, quote, vulgar propaganda amid the rampant live fire drills this past weekend. Our defense correspondent Choi Min-jung has details.
Tensions on the inter-Korean maritime border are rising as North Korea on Sunday fired artillery shells into waters off its western coast for the third consecutive day. Seoul's Joint Chiefs of Staff detected around 90 artillery shots on Sunday afternoon. The regime fired over 200 shells on Friday and 60 on Saturday. However, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's sister Kim Yo-jong, in an attempt to shame the South Korean military's detection capabilities, claimed the North conducted a, quote, deceptive operation on Saturday. She said the North had not actually fired 60 artillery shells, but instead detonated explosives simulating the sound of artillery fire. Shortly after, the regime's Korean People's Army reiterated Kim's claim. However, Seoul's JCS immediately dismissed the statement, calling it a, quote, comedy-like propaganda that is once again attempting to damage trust in the military and cause conflict within the South.
Our military has the ability to distinguish between explosives set off by North Korean soldiers and artillery fire. And so we captured the fire and informed you about the location and the number of firings.
An expert says North Korea's intention behind the provocation is to garner global attention.
Trying to grab the headlines is their main goal here, and we should understand that by way of North Korean propaganda and be somewhat constrained in our response beyond the military response to downtick the message and to try to de-amplify that message and reduce tensions.
Tensions between the two Koreas have escalated after the regime terminated the September 19th inter-Korean military agreement last November, following South Korea's partial suspension of the pact in protest of the regime's spy satellite launch. Under the agreement signed in 2018, the two Koreas established a zone where hostile acts were prohibited, but Seoul's military said this no longer exists, following the North's repeated artillery fire. Accordingly, the military said it would also conduct live fire drills in zones where such action was previously prohibited on land and at sea. Choi Min-jung, Arirang News.